What's going on? Carolina Jackpot time coming at you again. Well, it's Saturday afternoon, November the 10th, 2018, and yeah, South Carolina drops one today. Heartbreaker in the swamp to the Florida Gators, 35-31. Florida Gators, 6-point favorites going into the game. Carolina picked by almost everyone to cover the spread and win the game. Didn't happen. Didn't happen, man. Once again, another season filled with promise. Another season filled with hope, dreams, high expectations. Goes straight down the commode. Today, it goes straight down the commode in Gainesville, Florida. You know, one year it goes straight down the commode in Athens, Georgia. Or it goes straight down in the commode in Clemson, South Carolina. Or it goes straight down the commode in Lexington, Kentucky. It doesn't matter. It's gone once again. Here we go. 5-4 now on the season. We'll end up 7-5. We got a couple of crap shows left to play. Chattanooga, the Mocs, out of the FCS. There's no guarantee we'll beat them either, by the way. They're a pretty good FCS team from what I gather, on the level of a Wofford or a Thurman. And then we got Akron, the Zips. Hey, that's not a guaranteed win either. They beat Northwestern, didn't they? Northwestern better than us. Northwestern beat the hell out of us. Man, I'm telling you what. How many people that are South Carolina fans are tired of hearing this phrase? Lack of depth. 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 I've been hearing the same damn phrase, lack of depth. Y'all, that's why we couldn't win. Lack of depth. For 5 years. When are we going to get some depth? We went through 3 coaches. Or 2.5, whatever you want to call that. Sean Elliott crap, whatever that was. With no depth. Still, we have no depth still. You know, I don't know what it takes to get depth, but somebody needs to figure it out. You were beating this trash team 31-14 in the third quarter. I saw it. Thank God I didn't watch the game today. I watched bits and pieces of it on my phone when I got a chance to, but I couldn't. I watched the important parts, I'll say that. The parts where you crap to bed, but I wasn't able to watch the whole game. It's probably a good thing, because I probably wouldn't have a TV that doesn't have a hole in the middle of it. If I had. And it's just absolutely ridiculous, pathetic, and sad. You play games to win them. You don't play games not to lose them when you have a lead. You had a lead. You're up 31-14 on this crap show. If you'd have scored another touchdown, they would have quit. They would have absolutely quit. Instead, what do? You play conservative, terrible play calling by Brian McClendon and crew, and you let this big, tall, walking trash can with legs, Felipe Beans and Franks, get them back into the game. You make him look like Ben Roethlisberger, just like the other week you made damn Jarrett Guantanamo Bay look like Ben Roethlisberger. You have a tendency of making crap teams with crap players with mediocre talent look like superstars, like NFL superstars. Why? Because you're terrible. You're terrible. No heart, no desire whatsoever. There is no reason why you should have this team down by 17 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter and lose it. That is pathetic. It's abysmal. I'd be surprised if they don't have a meeting to try to kick us out of the SEC after this season. I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't. If I was Mr. SEC, if I was over at League, I wouldn't want some garbage team like that in there. Well, maybe they will keep us around for something to laugh at, something for everybody else to kick around. I don't know how the hell you beat Vanderbilt or Ole Miss. That was a miracle. That was an absolute miracle. And everybody want to get on here. I'm sure this will get shared to some Gamecock pages. And y'all going to get on here and trash me. Well, you'll get down on the team and blah, blah, blah. And this, that, and the other. No, I'm not. I'm not blaming Bentley for this loss. I ain't blaming Bentley for this one. Although the idiot did throw a pick on our last possession when he had a chance to move the ball down the field and somehow miraculously take the lead back. But he didn't. He did what he does best. He threw an interception. So, I mean, bravo. You got to applaud the kid for pat him on the back and say, hey, Jake, you did what you do best, buddy. Hey, Jake, that was a great job. That was a great job on that pick, buddy. Absolute trash. Play calling, terrible. You don't have the Jimmies or the Joes to be conservative. You don't have the type of players to go vanilla. To go vanilla and just coast home. You don't have the kind of players to do that, especially on defense. That defense has been ravaged. It's beat up. It's like Tina Turner, man. God almighty. Y'all knowed you wasn't going to be able to stop nobody. So why not let our offense stop them? Put the foot on the gas. You wouldn't put it. You take your foot off their throats and you let them back in the game, and you lose it. Terrible. That was one of the most disappointing losses that I can remember in recent history. And then I have Florida Fan, which, Florida Fan has been ghost for several weeks. Ever since Georgia kicked your brains in, you've kind of shut up talking. Y'all used to comment on my video, the one that's got like 200 dislikes on it, where I said LSU versus Florida, I can't stop laughing. I still can't stop laughing at it. It's still old man football, and just because y'all beat us, don't think that I'm going to congratulate you like you're some kind of juggernaut, because you're not. You suck. You're terrible. And I have an LSU fan on here even getting on there trying to talk smack to me. Don't talk smack. Y'all suck too. What'd y'all do? Y'all were a giant disappointment last week. Y'all were a big old purple and gold giant Creole gumbo-eating disappointment with breath that smells like shrimp. Y'all suck too. Yeah, but Florida Fan went ghost after that. Then after Missouri kicked your brains in, you weren't even more ghost. Now you want to come out and try to talk smack like you've been talking it all along. Man, go on somewhere. Y'all ain't no good either. You'll win one more game the rest of the year. Florida State will beat you. I guarantee you'll lose to Florida State. You know why? Because you've lost 8 of 9 to Florida State. They just own you. You'll lose to them. They're going to beat you. And that's going to make our loss to you look even more embarrassing, because y'all lost to the half. They ain't even the Seminoles. They're the half Noles. They're the quarter Noles right now. The dime piece Noles. Terrible, man. It's awful. Got a bad taste in my mouth right now. Oh, well. Still, over on the predictions and picks video, we're killing it, man. Doing pretty good this year. I actually did cover the spread on this game because I picked us cover the spread. We actually covered it. Too bad we couldn't win it.